Baby, don't go to the haunted hotel. I got a really bad feeling in my lungs and in my body. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about A+ content, why it's important for low content and no content books, and showing you how to do it. Hello, my name is McQueeney, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos all about low content and no content books and how to publish them on Amazon KDP. And if that sounds like something you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, and hit that notification bell. Now, why is A+ content important for your no content and low content books? Well, when you are publishing your notebooks or your sketchbooks or your logbooks or your trackers or blah 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 blah, when you are publishing them on Amazon KDP, the people who are browsing, the browsers, can't actually see inside the book. So they can only see the front cover. So it is very important that you have A+ content which actually shows people what's inside the book, because, you know, would you want to buy a book that you couldn't see the inside of? I don't think so. You need A+ content to actually sell the book. Okay, so we're going to look at some examples and then I'm going to show you how you can do it. Okay, so let's get into it. Right, so we are starting off with this word search book for kids ages 8 to 10. Okay, now looking at the front cover, 2024, very good. I put that on there. Okay, it probably won't sell very well next year, will it? Anyway, it's got lots of mismatched art on there and stuff like that, but it is a #1 seller in children's board game books. That doesn't look like a board game book. But anyway, let's just scroll down. Now, we can't see inside of that, can we? Because it is a low content book. But if we pull this down, we can see this little area at the bottom which says from the publisher. Now, from the publisher, this is the A+ content which we are going to be talking about, and you can create this. Now look, this is showing inside the book. This is what's inside the book, okay? And look at these beautiful AI images. Look at how happy he is. You know, it's almost, you know, that could be me, that couldn't it, if I had, you know, hair and I was grey. Anyway. Right, so that is basically one example of some A+ content, which is showing people what's on the inside of the book. Fantastic. Right, let's move on to the next one. What is the next one? Okay, so this is 103 exciting activity books for kids ages 6 to 8. 103. Not 104. Not 105. 103. If you look at this cover, come on guys, you can do better than this, can't you? You can do better than this. But still, this is actually doing really well. But look at this. It's in children's Christian comics and graphic novels. That's naughty, that. It's naughty, that. Amazon police, where are you? Okay, so let's just pull this down a little bit and we can have a look at the A+ content. So look, 103 exciting activity books for kids. It's got a bit of branding there. It's got what's inside the book, okay? And then it's got actual pictures of what's inside, okay? And it's giving people a lot of information on the sort of benefits of the book, okay? And that's what this A+ content is for. Because low content books do not get the look inside feature that high content books get, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Amazon KDP dashboard, and I'm going to explain how you can do this for yourself and for your books, okay? So let's click onto my dashboard, which is here, okay? And as you can see here, I have got a book here, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on these little dots and we are going to go to promote and advertise. Let's click on that. That will bring us to our promote section on the Amazon KDP dashboard. So what we do is pull it down till we see this little bad boy here, A+ content, okay? We choose the marketplace that we are going to do it on, and let's just pick one at random. Let's just pick, the .com today, and we're going to manage our A+ content, which will take us to our A+ content manager, okay? Now, one thing about A+ content is that if you are going to do it for the .com store, you will also need to do it for the .co.uk and every other store. You can't just do it once and then it goes to them all. You have to repeat it over and over again Annoying, yes. Okay, we know it's annoying. Yeah. Okay, so we are on the A+ Content Manager. And what we want to do is we want to click on to start creating A+ content. So we'll click on that and it brings us to this little content details screen. So we're going to put on here, test content. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to spell it content. Content, there we go. So the next thing we need to do is we need to add these modules. So going back to here, as you can see that they have distinct areas modules. So that's one module there. That's one module here. Okay, that's another module. And then there's a comparison module here. So if we go back to our manager, let's have a look at that. So we can add a company logo. We can add that comparison chart, which is at the bottom. And the big image that that person's got is this one, which is a standard image header with text. Okay, now if you want to build this, let's just build one at random. So we'll do a company logo, that'll be one there, and then we will do a large, let's do a large image. Okay, so there'll be a company header, a large image. Then we want to show what's inside the book. So let's add another module. Let's just do this one, which I like, which is the standard 3 images with text. So we're going to have 3 images of the inside of the book with a bit of info, if you so wish. Okay. And then the last thing would be a comparison module. So you can put your other books in there. Okay. So it'll link to your other books. So you want to do that. See, so if somebody's on there and they're looking for a book, okay, and they've seen your book, but they think, I like it, but it's not quite what I'm after. One of your other books could be, so you would add the ASINs, okay? So the way that you would build this is by adding the images. Now, if I pull this back to the top, you can see that for a company standard logo, it's 600 by 180 pixels. For this one, it's 970 by 600. For these 3, it's 300 by 300 by 300. Okay, so what I've done is I've used my brain, and I've thought, I know what I'll do. I will create the templates in Canva for my YouTube audience to go use the template as they wish at the correct dimensions, download it, and then upload it to their A+ content, all for free. All for free. So the first one I'm going to look at is this standard company logo. Okay, so if I click on here, standard company logo, here we have. So this is all the correct dimensions: Ben McQueeney, KDP Ninja, and balding 40-year-old man. And there is the YouTube channel there. Right, now what you can do is you can delete all that and create your own. Okay, there's lots of different ones here. Now here's a great thing, right, is that Canva, you can't use Canva elements in your books, okay? And we've talked about that before. And if you've got any questions about that, put them in the comments below or go to the group, okay? But you can use Canva elements in your A+ content. Yeah, so that one that I've got there, which I've just taken basically from Canva, you can use in your A+ content without getting it on your hand, okay? So we've got the standard company logo, right? So let's just go back to here. So let's have a look at this standard image header with text, okay? Now, this is where you put your benefits and things like that. Why would you pick your book sort of thing, okay? So what I've done is here, standard image with text, click on here, and as you can see, I have done you a little bit of a mock-up, okay? So we've got a few versions of the same thing, right? But here's the cool thing, right, is if we just zoom in on here a little bit, you can see that I have kind of like taken a notebook thing there. Now, what you can do is if you just copy that, you can kind of pull that there if you wanted to. You could even just take the interior of your own low content book and paste it in there. And you'd need it at a 13-degree angle. So these are all at 13 degrees, minus 13 degrees, should I say. And let's just zoom out. So you would put your features in there where I've put yes mate, yes mate, yes mate. Now these are all free Canva elements as well, so it shouldn't cost you anything if you don't have a pro subscription. And again, yes, here's another same thing. So all you do is you just take a screenshot of the interior of your book and you would copy and paste it into here via the upload section, and you just pop it into there, okay? And it would look like a mock-up, okay? So here's a few different versions for you to try, okay? And again, this is all going to be free. I'm going to put it on my Gumroad store. You go and click on my Gumroad store, that'll be completely for free. It'll give you links to these templates, which we're going through now, okay? Now, the next one is the standard images with text, okay? So these are 300 by 300, and that's this one here. So as you can see here, I've got another example with another mock-up where you can paste in your images, okay? Now you can change your backgrounds, change your fonts and things like that. It depends on what you want to do and what your book is, what your niche is and things like that, okay? The last one then is the standard comparison chart. So this is 150 by 300 pixels. So if we click onto that, you can see I've just put in some random book covers. Now, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Some people like to do a 3D mock-up and stick that in there. You can do that if you go to mock-ups on Canva, or if you find another third-party program or something like that, and you can just paste them in there. And that will give you that comparison which we were talking about earlier. So if we go here, this is the comparison that we were talking about earlier, and you can put whatever you want to do. They've put a mock-up of a picture of a child in there with the different books. It's entirely up to you, okay? I hope you found that useful. I'm going to put the link to those templates in the description of this video, which will take you through to my Gumroad store. You'll download it there for free, and you can get cracking on A+ content straight away for your low content and no content books. Now, if you didn't already know, I have got a support group on Facebook which will help you all about low content and no content books on Amazon KDP. So I'll put the link to that as well in the description. Go and check that out, okay? And I am absolutely thrilled to announce that I do now have a course called How to Publish Profitable Low Content Books on Amazon KDP in 2024. I will leave the link to that below as well, so check that out because that is pretty good. Now, if you have a look at this video, I think you might find that useful too. And until next time, bye.